Hello guys and gals, welcome to another episode of Squad Morale Restored. My name is Daniel and today we are going to be looking at a Horus Heresy model from Forge World, and this is one of my favourite characters from the Horus Heresy, and he goes by the name of Eidolon. So some of you might already know that my Legion of choice is the Emperor's Children. Eidolon, who is well named, so sort of definition of an Eidolon is an idealized person. And as the Emperor's Children are very much into being the best of everything and trying to make war an art form, etc., Eidolon sort of exemplifies this. Now, he was the first, I think he was the first company commander of a Space Marines chapter that was, I think, promoted by the Primarch himself. And I think his sort of specialities are siegecraft and lightning fast attacks. And one of the things about this particular model is I love the pose. I think he's on top of some kind of a dreadnought there. Actually, I'm very sure he is on top of a dreadnought. The character has got quite a checkered history. He gets a bit overconfident. And even Fulcrum himself gets a bit annoyed with him. But spoilers, we'll not say any more about that. Now, I think in this iteration of the model, it would be, I think it is post Fabulous Bile experimentation on Eidolon, and he has the destructive voice that he can shout at people like he did on Istvan. Anyway, so this little review is just check out the quality of the miniature and also to see whether or not Forge World has sent a good set of complete parts, none of which require any kind of major repairs or anything like that. So let's see who has checked it this time. Steph? No. Steph? I think it's Step B. B Step? Okay, not too sure about that. 28th of June, so pretty close to today. We have a good selection of parts, so let's take all of these. Whoa, oh, there's more parts than I thought. All right, let's take all those parts out. Actually, let's have a look at the scenic base first. One thing I do like about the Forge World minis are the scenic bases, as long as they don't get too over the top. Which pushes the price sky high, sanguineous. But I do think the extra height and additional design elevates these models to, well, a standard that you would expect from such impressive characters. So, first of all, we have the camera that doesn't want to focus, and then we do. Okay. So let us check. So this, to me, looks very much like the Horus Heresy era dreadnoughts. Little fan on the top, like a little cooling fan. And we've got something like either the back shoulder or an ammo hopper. We've definitely got the arm joint. Yeah, that's a total giveaway arm joint. And little targeting sensors. Okay. And it is one of those parts that, because it is supposed to be wrecked, makes it a little bit harder to determine whether or not it's a good mold. And I think it's perfect, I think. Can't see anything particular can't even see any air bubbles or anything. So I think that is a pass, Mr. or Mrs. Miss Step B. Let's have a look at the next part of the scenic base, and we've got the other part of the arm. Okay. Now let's check this pipe, because pipes are notorious for, if they're cast halfway down, they don't line, the individual corrugated bits don't line up, but let's have a, but in this case they do. Yeah, this is definitely, it's a definite. Oh no, I thought it was a Contemptor Dreadnought, but this smooth bit here, this sort of shark-like part here, has led me to believe it's actually a Dorado Dreadnought. Okay. What do you guys think? Dorado? Okay. Again, really nicely cast. Little lines for the arm joints, all nice and sharp. Underside, we've got some little tiny bubbles. Yeah. But all of the detail, oh, even that, spot on. Very nice indeed. Okay, anything else? Aha, this must be, yes, this is the other arm. Okay, again, really well cast. A little bit of a shim there to take off, but that's out of out. That's what you'd expect. Very easy to sort out. Really good. Okay, so we have those 3 parts or so. I think the base is 3 parts. And we have a 60mm base to fit that on. Now it looks like we've got 4 parts to the base. So where could that other part be? Do we have a part missing? 1, 2, 3. No, I think this is the other part. That's weird. It's like very thin. It's almost papery. Okay, and this is the other ammo hopper, so I'm fairly confident that this is indeed a Dorado Dreadnought. Probably. And again, this is really well cast. I'm just wondering, am I going to find a mould line all the way down Eidolon's face to make up for all these perfectly cast parts? Right, so we've got, let's get this in focus. There we go. So we've got our 4 little parts there for the base. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 other components. So there's 4 there, 2 on this one, 1 there. So that gives us 8. No, it doesn't give us 7, 8, 9. Right. So we've got all the parts. And plonk you there, matey. Let's check out the arms first. So we've got come on camera, we'll do better than this. There we go, perfect, thank you. Okay, so we've got the detailed shoulder pad with the Roman 3 numeral for the 3rd Legion. And again, nicely crafted. A little bit bent there, but warm water comes to our aid, no problem. We have his trademark power maul whatnot, and his pistol. And I love this. This is sort of like harking back to the design on Fulgrim, where we've got the sort of eagle's wing coming straight out of the shoulder pad, out of the pauldron. A nice little bit of design, like a little bit of detail there. And another shim, so near the detail. So it's near the detail. That might take a little bit more work to clean up, but it's perfectly cast. Can't see any flaws at all. Could this be the third video in a row where each part is perfect? I really hope so. I think if Forgebuild are turning a corner like this, then the sky's the limit. I'll get rid of that kind of dodgy reputation. Right, so we have the little jump pack. Quite a modern looking 40k kind of design. Actually, this is quite reminiscent of the Blood Angels Honor Guard. The single sort of like large booster and 2 side jets. Okay. Nothing to complain about there. Crikey. Okay, so we're down to 3 little frames. So let's go for this. Now, these are little detailed parts. So this is where I could go hideously wrong. We have a little wing. Not too sure exactly where that goes. Actually, where does it go? Part 8. Thunderhammer ornamental wing. Ah, right, okay, so it's going to go on here some. I'm going to go on here. Whoop. So it's going to fit on here somewhere, probably at the back here. Okay, so that looks good.